Levy Rozman conquered chess without beating the best. He isn't a world champion, he isn't a grandmaster, but he is the most recognizable chess player in the world.
Hey, do you know who this is for $1?
Yes.
Who is
I
it?
do. That's Levy.
That's Levy Rozman, that's right.
For years, Rozman struggled to win, battling other players and himself for a title he could never quite reach.
Are you satisfied not being a GM?
It is a coping mechanism for me to tell myself that I will be a grandmaster one day, but I'm definitely not satisfied. It hurts.
When it didn't work out, he succeeded by playing a move no one had ever tried before. He became Gotham Chess.
Mate! It's Mate! Oh! The Gotham subscriber with the comeback of the century!
Okay, take the rook.
How did you make it there? Just 2 more squares! Oh, what is this?
And yet, despite his success, Levy wants more. He still wants the title. He wants everything.
I'm making a comeback to classical chess over the board. For me, that means the next step will be the grandmaster title.
This is the story of the face of chess. This is the story of Gotham Chess. Levy Rozman, better known as Gotham Chess, is the biggest chess content creator in the world. With over 6.5 million subscribers on YouTube, 1.2 million followers on Twitch, and 1.6 million followers on TikTok, he's become the modern voice of the oldest game in the world. But Levy didn't set out to be the face of chess. In fact, he still wants to be one of the greats, and his decade-spanning battle to master the game continues to this day. In December 1995, Levy was born in Brooklyn, New York, to Russian and Ukrainian immigrants Eugene Rozman and Lena Zeldovich, and was introduced to chess at a young age.
The first person who taught me how to play chess was my grandfather. He taught me when I was younger, he played, and my parents were deciding which after-school class to sign me up for. My mom said they should put me into chess, and my dad said they should put me into art because I was a crazy kid. There was no way I was gonna sit still.
Until the age of 4, Levy knew only one language, and that was Russian. So his first language is Russian.
Chess is a very Russian tradition. Pretty much everybody in Russia plays chess. At least at some point, it's like, baseball for Americans.
By the age of 7, Levy was beginning to take games off his father, so his parents decided that it was time for him to get his first taste of competition. They enrolled him in his first tournament, which he won. From then on, Levy was hooked. He pounced on each and every opportunity to compete, and chess became his main obsession, playing a massive influence on his childhood. He improved at a rapid rate, but one day he hit a wall.
In 2008, in February, I crossed 2,000 at a chess tournament, and I was 12, which back then was a pretty big accomplishment. I was like top 5 in the country for my age. For a couple months, I was number 2, but I stayed the same level for 3 years, and I decided that it was better to just not struggle with it and try to overcome and just quit. I saw no future in chess.
It was Levy's first time finding his skills weren't up to par, a moment he'd have many times in his career. In time, Levy realized he missed the thrill of competition, of testing his skills against the best. He couldn't give up that easily, so he began entering tournaments again. And in 2011, at 16 years old, he received the title of National Master from the US Chess Federation. And yet, there was still pressure from his parents to achieve something more.
My kind of vision of him was like he would join some sort of a boutique trading company and become like an arbitrage trader or some kind of exotic trader, because he has a great inclination for pattern recognition.
I have maths degree. He has a degree in physics. So in our opinion, even before with our children, it was so what our children are supposed to do? Well, something in technical field.
They were really worried that if you didn't go your typical route, college degree, bachelor's in economics, work at a bank, climb up, what is the career path then if you don't follow that?
Levy decided to continue down the path that his parents and grandparents had set out for him, putting aside chess to pursue a bachelor's degree in statistics and quantitative modeling at Baruch College in Manhattan. But the chess itch was still there. So after his first year of college, Levy once again returned to the game, coaching players at local schools where he helped students win city and state titles. Levy also continued competing, and in 2016, he earned the title of FIDE FIDE master. Then in 2018, he became an international master and hit his peak FIDE rating of 24-21, only 79 points away from the required rating for a grandmaster title. It was also during that time that Levy met the love of his life, his wife, Lucy.
Yeah, I grew a lot as a person through meeting Lucy, and I would be nowhere near the person or personality that I am today if it wouldn't be for her.
And it was that personality that drove him towards content creation. In 2018, Levy began streaming on Twitch under the name Gotham Chess, referencing his hometown of New York City.
And back then, it was a wild time. Twitch was me coming home after a long day of teaching and then just streaming Blitz games, drinking beer, and playing rock music on my phone from 9 p.m. till 4 in the morning. There were a couple of events in my life in January, February 2020 that I could have ended up with nothing. I mean, no relationship, no program potentially. And I decided to make a very conscious effort to change a few things and start streaming more.
Levy was early to streaming chess. In 2018, it seemed almost laughable to stream an ancient, slow, arguably boring game. For perhaps the first time ever, chess was going up directly against games like Fortnite and League of Legends. It seemed hard to imagine chess could compare. And yet, Levy believed in the game he'd been playing since childhood. He believed in forging a new path and bringing chess to a new audience. He signed an exclusive deal with chess.com and began streaming non-stop, mainly focusing on educational content for beginner and early intermediate players. But Levy couldn't imagine that in just 2 years, his life would change completely.
That's all the pitches. Got some great ideas here, guys. It's going to be a really great story off season. Seb?
I actually have one more pitch.
Okay, shoot.
Look, all these stories are great, but this is the best one of them all. It's the story of Cash App.
Seb, what are you talking about?
I'm so glad you asked, Dimitri. I'm talking about Cash App, and specifically their amazing new security features. Like the fact that with the tap of a button, you can lock or unlock your Cash App card using your phone.
Look, Seb, Cash App is a great partner, but we tell stories about esports presented by Cash App, not stories about Cash App. This pitch makes no sense.
As I was saying, if there's ever any suspicious activity on your card, Cash App will automatically decline the purchase and ask you if you made it. They even offer 24/7 fraud monitoring too. With Cash App, your money is right where you left it. So spend with...
Guys?
So spend with peace of mind, spend with Cash App.
In March 2020, the world was hit by the COVID-19 pandemic, forcing everyone to stay at home and isolate themselves. But this gave Levy the opportunity to truly go all in on content creation. With everyone stuck at home, people were suddenly looking for ways to pass the time, and many of them turned to chess. It made sense. Most people encountered chess as children, whether through parents, clubs, or friends. Why not lean on an old childhood favorite in such an uncertain time? Chess suddenly grew rapidly online, which meant tens of thousands of new players were looking for content on how to play better. And Levy was ready.
What's up, Gotham Chess subscribers? I usually don't make videos like this, but since everybody's stuck at home right now and there's a ton more online chess being played, I decided, why the hell not? Let me give this a shot. So I'm gonna be starting a little series on game reviews.
Levy saw his numbers skyrocket on Twitch, hitting record numbers alongside the entire chess category. But that was only the beginning. As if by fate, in late 2020, Netflix released The Queen's Gambit, a show that brought drama and excitement to a traditionally slow and tactical game. It immediately found mainstream success and brought yet more people to chess. And when those people wanted to find more content on Twitch and YouTube, they found Gotham Chess.
If you're looking for openings advice, you've come to the right place. Throughout the course of this video, we're going to cover basic, intermediate, and advanced opening concepts, and so whatever your current rating level is, you're going to get something out of it.
His content was approachable for new players, but viewers weren't only sticking around to learn new openings, they were watching him for his personality.
Oh, no! No, no!
Oh, you defend this? Oh, and you knew your opponent was going to get tunnel vision, so you took on d4.
Mate! It's mate! Oh! the Gotham subscriber with the comeback of the century!
For as long as people have played chess, people have been teaching chess. Books, seminars, even VHS tapes, people have sought guidance on mastering the game in all kinds of mediums. But online video is a different beast. Audiences don't just want the best, they want to be entertained, and Levy was the most entertaining chess content creator there was.
I don't know, this is guess the elo. Okay, take the rook. How did you make it there? Just 2 more squares. Oh, what is this? How did you... 2 more squares, it's right there.
Chess.com helped capitalize on the chess boom by teaming up with Levy and other creators to host community events like PogChamps on Twitch, introducing the game to a much larger audience. And Levy even began commentating matches between the biggest streamers in the world, as well as some of Chess.com's most prestigious tournaments, putting more eyes on chess and on him. The chess category on Twitch saw record numbers, peaking at over 370,000 viewers in January of 2021, while Gotham Chess's channel also peaked at nearly 30,000 2 months later. 2021 was an incredible year for Levy. He continued to blow up on every platform, and his viewers gave him the nickname the internet's chess teacher. But although he had already found mainstream success, Gotham Chess still had one clear goal in mind. Much like how he wanted to be the best player when he was younger, he now felt a drive to become the biggest chess YouTuber in the world. At the time, the title was held by Agadmater's chess channel, run by Croatian chess player Antonio Radic. But in September 2021, Levy finally surpassed him.
What should we celebrate with? What's a good song?
Danger levels.
Just... yeah, or maybe not. Oh, did we cross it? Oh, we crossed it! Oh my god. Oh, and we're blowing past it. Wow, that came out of nowhere.
Levy finally achieved the main goal that he set for himself when his career in content creation started to blow up. Gotham Chess was now the largest chess channel on YouTube, and he got there by doing what he loved, coaching others. The following month, he even gave back to the community by announcing the Levy Rozman Scholarship Fund, a set of grants ranging from $5,000 to $15,000 US, totaling $100,000.
I am donating $100,000 to scholastic chess programs. I'm doing this in partnership with Chess Kid, which is the kind of child extension of chess.com. A lot of kids will learn and play on Chess Kid. It's a super safe website and an awesome learning platform, and obviously chess.com, which I've worked closely with for years. They are going to help me vet applicants and ultimately make the decisions.
The goal of these scholarships was to support competitive school chess teams by helping them cover the costs of training, tournament fees, and travel expenses. And yet, despite all his success, Levy felt unfulfilled. He was the biggest chess content creator in the world. He was the face of chess for beginner and intermediate players, but it wasn't enough. He needed more. Levy had achieved so much in the world of content creation that once again, his competitive grind had taken a back seat. He had already gained the respect of the entire community, but he still wasn't a grandmaster, and he wanted to prove he was good enough to do it.
I've never done something like this, and I'm not sure something like this has been done before on YouTube. I'm going to take you behind the scenes of my training to become a grandmaster. Now, what does that mean? Well, I played a tournament in Vegas in June 2021. Many of you know that, but I'm going to try to play a chess tournament once every month. Why? I enjoy the training, and I want to be strong competitively, and I want you all to follow along. I want to do this.
But in order to achieve the Grandmaster title, Levy needed a FIDE rating of at least 2,500 and 3 GM norms, which are earned after exceptional performances at FIDE-sanctioned events against highly rated opponents. Levy has yet to receive a single GM norm. He'd fallen short of his hurdle before. He'd struggled and given up on chess as a kid and even as an adult. His attempts to reach GM status always hit a wall. He was better than the best when it came to YouTube, and that led Levy to a different way to approach the grind. Rather than reviewing and breaking down games from other GMs, he wanted to compete more and share his progress. Throughout the next year, Levy continued competing and sharing his training regimen with his community, but he still wasn't making the progress that he was hoping for.
Oh, this is going to be like a systematic, constant obliteration, right? No. This was just one move, and I was sitting at the board like, I'm losing on move 17 again. I mean, what to say about this game? Literally, the best summation of this game is I hate chess. My God, my anxiety is awful. I mean, it's just so terrible physically to play these events. The competitive desire in me wants to play events, wants to do well, wants to study. I know what it feels like to beat good players, but I literally don't believe that I can do it anymore. It's completely insane. I've never felt like this, and I'm retiring, folks.
Following a disappointing showing at the New York Summer Invitational partway through 2022, Levy called it quits on achieving the GM title. The stress was getting to him, and he no longer enjoyed competing. So once again, his main focus became content creation. But the timing worked out. Just a few months later, the chess world was rocked by its biggest ever cheating scandal, and Levy was there to cover all of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what is most likely the biggest chess scandal in history. That is not an understatement. Chess has never been bigger since the boom in 2020, 2021, 2022. We sometimes have our drama here on the 64 Squares, but today takes the cake. Yesterday, Hans Niemann, a rising American prodigy, defeated Magnus Carlsen, the 5-time world champion and arguably the greatest player of all time. And today, Magnus Carlsen withdrew from the event and said he cannot elaborate further or else he will get in trouble.
The months-long cheating scandal involving Magnus Carlsen and Hans Niemann had millions of viewers tuning into Gotham Chess for all the updates. For years, Levy's channel was a place to learn the game, but now he was quickly becoming a news source as well. No matter what was going on with the chess world, Levy was a voice of authority in the space. He could make videos on just about anything related to chess, and people would watch it. Levy continued to innovate and modernize teaching chess with the launch of his course and study platform Chessly at the end of 2022. And in October of 2023, he released his book, How to Win at Chess, The Ultimate Guide for Beginners and Beyond, which made it to the New York Times bestseller list. His success as a content creator and influencer, and now as a writer, was undeniable. His impact and contributions to the chess world helped the game grow massively since the boom back in 2020. But still, he wanted more. He still wanted to be a GM.
I'm making a comeback to classical chess over the board. That's a big deal, because for me, that means the next step will be the grandmaster title.
Levy has battled this grind to improve and be the best so many times now. He has nothing left to prove to the chess world, but now he has to prove it to himself. Prove that he's more than an educator and pundit, that he can be just as good as the players he covers and analyzes on his channels. No one is sure why Levy keeps doing this, why he keeps coming back to a battle no one is asking him to fight. But this is chess. This is competition. Striving to be greater is human nature. And if Levy conquered one battlefield, who is to say he can't conquer another? He came back to the grandmaster grind with a fresh mindset, acknowledging that in the past he wasn't only battling against opponents, he was battling against himself. In order to become a grandmaster, he'd have to first master the mental game. So far, it's proved to be a challenge for him, but he's not ready to give up just yet. Becoming a grandmaster isn't something that happens overnight. Regardless of where Levy ends up though, his contributions to the chess world have helped the game grow beyond his wildest dreams. The game wouldn't be where it is today without Gotham Chess.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring the notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit us up on our X, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.